Hi there, this is Tom Peters for proshare.audio. Today we're taking a look at a brand new plugin by Boom Library. It's called EnRage and it's a multi-purpose effects plugin, which you can also win. We're giving away a free copy of this plugin worth almost €300 right now. So keep on watching and let's dive into it. Thank you for joining Tom Peters for proshare.audio. We're going to take a quick look at EnRage. It's a plugin by Boom Library. It's a multi-purpose effects plugin, and you can really create every effect you imagine with this plugin. So I was working on this project for Studio Goes Down, a new initiative where we create short music for TikTokers to use with their TikToks. And I was working on it, so I thought let's use EnRage straight on the project, which resulted in this. Let's first check out the song. So a short song, as said. I used EnRage on several channels to really create more impact, more depth and more clarity in some cases. First of all, the bass line, which is a little bit of a distorted synth sound. And we used EnRage to create this really epic Hollywood effect. The preset is called One Knob Transformers, and you will hear why. So that's really good. Another one, I used it on the piano to create more of a chorusing effect to give the piano more width. Let's check that out. And this really places the piano better in the mix when you hear it without. You almost don't hear the piano. And with the EnRage, it really cuts through the mix. So that's another example. And I also used it on the vocal, which gives it extra width. We used the vocal doubler preset for it. And let's hear it with and without. So really a difference. It really lets the vocal sit in the mix way better. So these are just 3 effects, totally different effects, which are quite useful to make your mix sound better, more interesting, etc. I also always say that to producers I try to help create more complex textures in your sounds. So don't use only square waves, only saw waves, but do something extra with it. And therefore you can use this kind of effects to go from this to this. As you can see here, we have a trigger module, which you can use to trigger on specific frequencies. Next to that, we have a part with modulators, and we have all kinds of different modulators. And you can add a very large amount of modulators. I'm not sure how many, but enough to make a very complex sound. When you have a modulator, you can use it on any parameter you see by dragging it on the circle below and giving it an amount to modulate. And as you can see, it's easy as that. When you want to remove it, you can just double click and it's gone again. Below that, we have an effects rack in which you can drag and drop all of these effects, and there are delays, grain delays, distortions, dynamics, pitch effects, you name it, everything is in there, so you can really go mad in this area. Also below there is a matrix in which you can see the modulations you have used and which you have linked to parameters. And when we go back to the rack, next to the rack is an overview of the settings you can use for each effect. So you can tweak the sound until you have what you like. And on the right side, we see a list of macros which we can assign to parameters and automate in our DAW. So it's easy to adjust parameters on the go. And totally on the bottom, we have oversampling, which is quite important if you are using distortion, saturation effects. What's also a plus, I think, is that all the effects are bundled in one interface, in one style. And of course, it will be better for your CPU if you use this module against different reverbs, different compressors, and different pitch plugins, for example. For beginners, it's very easy to choose presets and tweak some parameters to get a result you want to have. And for nerdy people, you can go really deep into creating your own effects, especially complex effects. So when it's just coming down to creating a great effect, this module is all you need. So let's check out some more presets and see what it brings us. Ooh. Creates a nice sub. And let's see what we can do with the drums. And that's what I always try to say to the producers also. Use this kind of effects because the tiny modulations, the tiny differences in the drums make the track sound more interesting. And you can really hear that here only the noises on the background, only the grain pitches change, and that really brings the sound alive. So you can imagine when you automate this into your arrangement, it will really add some life to your drum instead of only having this. Hear the difference. So, you know what I mean, I think. Let's see what else we have. Well, the same for this. Let's hear it in the context. So let's check once more with all the EnRage plugins disabled. And now enable it. Well, that's quite a difference, isn't it? We're giving away one free copy of this plugin, and you can win it by entering below in our chat board. Let us know why you should win this plugin and what you're gonna do with it. Do you gonna use it in your dance music productions, or are you really a rock chick or a rock guy which is going to use it on his guitars? Let us know below, and who knows, maybe you will win this plugin. If you don't have a ProShare account yet, maybe it's time to create one, because then you can easily send out your demo tracks to almost every label in the world. So check it out on our website, proshare.audio, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to get informed about new reviews, giveaways and other promos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.